Right, this morning we're at Kinloch on the Sleat Peninsula on the Isle of Skye, and we're heading to Leitir Fura historic township. Probably a good idea not to bring the car down this road. It seems to have a few holes in it. They're replacing the bridge as well by the look of it. Now that, there's got to be a few trout in there, hasn't there? Maybe pop it back with the fly rod a bit later. I tell you, it's nice to be out on the bike. It's cool. Cold, not really cold. Cool, but so fresh. So you can park down there if you want to brave the potholes. It's not a very long ride today, but just clear the cobwebs out a bit, you know. Just down there, you can see that Kinloch Lodge, and they do a mean lunch in there. Very, very good indeed. Well worth the trip. Easygoing, tantalising glimpses through the trees, and now Drover's Path. So we're going up this way rather than on the main road. So let's give this a go. Up through the birches. A touch on the steep side. More power. Quite dry though, considering the massive amount of rain we've had in the last week. Hoping the view opens out up here a little bit. There we go. Oh, this is just lovely. But some of these are just a little bit awkward. Yeah, so a fair few uphill, so if you're on a normally aspirated bike, then prepare for a bit of effort. This is a pretty good view, isn't it? So, go to the mainland on that side. Mallaig, ferryport, fishing towns over that way. Carlray is around the corner, and the Skye Bridge past that. Oh, it's lovely. Spring coming, and everything is emerging. The little birdies are happy as well. Awesome. What a view. That is just gorgeous. Yeah, so very easily rideable so far. Nice bridge. It looks pretty new as well, this one. Awesome. So many of these little canyons, little gullies with these streams running down them. Just cut into the hillside. Very pretty indeed, everything covered in moss. Things just opening out a bit now. Looks like the forest has all been logged over the far side there. And we've got a downhill. Epic. What a beautiful track. So you can go on this drover's path all the way over to Carlray, but it is apparently all a bit knackered in that the path does not exist. So it's a bit of a boggy mess apparently. All right, so the drover's path is that, which doesn't look eminently cyclable, I wouldn't say. but maybe one day. It doesn't say how far it is. Probably about 5 or 6 miles maybe to Carre. Anyway, Leitir Fura, down this way. A bit of switchback action. Nice. Oh, here's something. Let's have a look at what we got. Get a camera for a sec so you can see. Welcome to Leitir Fura. You're looking down over the township of Leitir Fura. About 40 people lived here at one time, but gradually drifted away during the 19th century. They're mostly folk of Clan McInnes, traditional keepers of the forest. There we go. So there's a few abandoned buildings down here. Let's go and have a little look. These old houses, look. This is very cool. Stone built. Round corners. There's a few actually, there's more down there. Let's go around and have a look. So 40 people, what have we seen so far? 3, 4 houses, but they'll have they've had their beasts in these as well, I would imagine, during the winter. So kind of share and share alike. All right. I'll tell you what, they had a good view, didn't they? So yeah, there's another one down there, and one there, and one there, one there, one beyond. 5 up here, all local stone, of which there is not a supply issue. You can just sort of see the outline here of one of the houses. There'd be a door at the side, maybe a couple of windows, and living at one end, sleeping at the other. I would say an eminently doable ride so far for anyone of any ability. Nice to get a bit of downage. Wow, there's another house down there as well on the right, and another one. So yeah, scattered about down here, a few little additional houses dotted around. Maybe people who were a bit antisocial or not very gregarious. Nice downhill track. See if we can get right down the coast. All right, so there we go, Kinloch 2 miles. So it's not a very big ride, this one, is it, to be honest? But we'll go this way down anyway. This looks like a logging road. They may have brought the logs from up there down this way. Smash those gears. So the logging path keeps going. It's getting a bit narrower. Yeah, I could ride it, but don't want to fall off in the middle of nowhere with no mobile signal. Oh, it's proper slippy as well under there. It'd be nice of them to make a bike-friendly track all the way along here. I did not know this was here. Ride straight over this one. Whoa, it's a bit steep on the way out. Grip, grip, grip. All right, is this the end then? I'm guessing this is the end, yeah? Yeah. That is the end. But I think it might be time for a chocolate biscuit. The main decision of the day is, do we have the Orange Club King of Chocolate Biscuits, or the Trio, or the Common or Garden Kit Kat? I think it deserves a club biscuit today. So let's just see what we're up to here. We're on the watch, 3.38 miles to here, so about a 7-mile round trip it'll be, which is all right, nothing too arduous. I'm going to do another ride afterwards, a bit of a scouting session, but it's lovely. Holy moly, it's lovely. Right. So we're going to go back along this track, so rather than going up on the drover's path, we're going to stick on this. So we do a kind of circuit basically, and a bit simpler on the way back, I think. But it's always nice to do a circuit rather than out at the back. Oh no, there's Leitir Fura. That's yeah. So we came down from up there, wiggled round to the little townships up the top there. So I would say a short, very nice ride, possibly with a bit of a picnic at the end and exploration of a historic township. I think this one can't be beaten actually. All right, so we're back at the point where we took the path up on the Drovers Road, which was just up that way there. So that's all right, it's a nice little loop. So we're back on the road, then take us back to where the car is, over that river with a new bridge. Come on in, how you doing? Hello. Let's look and see if there's a path down to Kinloch Lodge here anywhere. Let's see what we got here then, shall we? Kinloch Forest. In front of you are the ruins of Kinloch Farm. The farmers cleared the woodland to grow barley and oats. Alright, so farm buildings there, yeah. And they planted rigs, raised beds with turnips and potatoes. No overnighting, motorhome people. Yeah, so it looks like all farm buildings and stuff just around here. It is a deer track, and there's a deer fence at the deer track. Certainly not going to get over a deer fence. Alright, maybe Jenga or something. Let's have a look at Kinloch Lodge for you, shall we? What a spot this is, eh? Beautiful. Daffodils everywhere. Look at that. Absolutely lovely jubbly. A very nice bar in there, dining room. Awesome food. You could eat the whole menu. It's one of the few places I've been where I wanted everything on the menu. There was nothing I didn't like. It has to be full of fish, right? You little fishies. And down that way, just off over to the sea, little estuary. Buzzard up on the wire, I think, over there. Sun coming out. Lovely. Anyway, a nice wee loop. So, what we got on the watch, about 8 miles round trip, so nothing overly arduous. Well worth it, in my humble opinion. If you want a nice little, fairly gentle ride, nothing too arduous, a few hills, a few downhills, up hills, and a couple of nice chocolate biscuit spots as well. So I would say eminently doable and highly recommended. We'll see you on the next one.